Law 15 of the 48 Laws of Power is straightforward and brutal. Crush your enemy totally. In the game of power, leaving even a shred of your opponent's influence intact is a grave mistake. It's like trying to extinguish a fire but leaving a few embers glowing. It only takes a spark to reignite a blaze that could consume you. This law is not about cruelty for its own sake. It's about self-preservation. In the relentless pursuit of power, you must be decisive and thorough. Your enemies will show no mercy in their quest to usurp your position. To hesitate, to show compassion, is to invite your own downfall. History is replete with cautionary tales of those who failed to heed Law 15. Consider the Roman general Scipio Africanus. He vanquished Hannibal at the Battle of Zama, ending the Second Punic War. Yet, he allowed Hannibal to live, a decision that would later haunt Rome. Hannibal, though defeated, remained a potent symbol of resistance. He continued to plot against Rome, eventually pushing Rome into another costly war. Scipio's failure to eliminate his enemy completely sowed the seeds for future conflict. We see echoes of this era in the modern world. Businesses that fail to fully crush their competitors often find themselves vulnerable to resurgence. A rival company allowed to limp along can regroup, innovate, and eventually reclaim its lost market share. This is why monopolies strive for total market dominance, eliminating all competition to ensure their long-term survival. The rationale behind Law 15 is rooted in the nature of power itself. Power abhors a vacuum. When one power source is diminished, another will inevitably rise to fill its place. This is why crushing your enemy is not merely about removing an immediate threat. It's about preventing future threats from emerging. When you leave even a sliver of your enemy's power intact, you create a rallying point for dissent and rebellion. Disgruntled elements within your own ranks, ambitious rivals and external forces will gravitate towards this remaining power center, seeking to exploit it for their own gain. Total annihilation, on the other hand, sends an unequivocal message. It demonstrates your resolve, your willingness to do whatever it takes to maintain your position. This discourages future challengers, making them think twice before daring to oppose you. Section 4. Consequences of incomplete victory. Failure to adhere to Law 15 carries significant consequences. Firstly, it allows your enemy to recover and potentially retaliate. A wounded adversary nursing a grudge can be more dangerous than one who has been utterly vanquished. They have nothing left to lose and are driven by a thirst for revenge. Secondly, an incomplete victory undermines your authority. It signals to others that you are not ruthless enough, not fully committed to the ruthless pursuit of power. This can embolden your rivals, encouraging them to challenge you, knowing that you might hesitate to take decisive action. Finally, it creates instability. By leaving remnants of your enemy's power intact, you are essentially leaving a loose end, a source of potential future conflict. This lingering threat prevents you from fully consolidating your power and enjoying the fruits of your victory. Section 5. Conclusion. Securing your future. In conclusion, Law 15 of the 48 Laws of Power is not about gratuitous violence. It's about securing your position and ensuring your long-term survival. In the arena of power, hesitation is a luxury you cannot afford. Your enemies will show you no mercy, and you must be prepared to respond in kind. By crushing your enemy totally, you eliminate not just an immediate threat, but also the potential for future challenges. You create a stable environment where your authority is unchallenged, allowing you to pursue your goals without constant fear of being undermined. Embrace the necessity of total annihilation, not out of cruelty, but out of a clear-eyed understanding of the dynamics of power. It is a harsh truth, but one that has been proven time and again throughout history. In the game of power, there is no room for half measures.